Hi, this is Mrs. Erickson, and today you're going to take Diversity of Life vocabulary for Investigation 10. So get a pencil ready and your Investigation 10 divider. That's where I want you to put your vocab. First word today is sterile. Sterile simply means free of any living organisms. So a sterile environment would be like in a hospital or an operating room where they don't want any viruses or bacteria or any microorganisms of any kind to contaminate the person that they're working on. A sterile environment. This is pronounced agar, and we use a nutrient agar made of algae. And it is a food source for certain organisms. And the organisms that we're going to feed in class are bacteria. So we're going to grow bacteria. And because bacteria is a heterotroph, it needs something to feed on. And so we're going to provide it with agar. And it's going to be clear like this. At certain temperatures, it is a liquid, but we will chill it and it'll become like a gel. So it'll kind of look like a clear jello. Colony. Some of you maybe think of a colony as a group of people, like for instance when they first came over to the United States and they formed colonies. It's kind of like that. A colony is a new population in a new location, but the colonies you guys are going to be growing are bacteria colonies. So here's a very huge bacteria colony, and all these little dots are colonies. In other words, many bacteria growing in that one area. And that's what we consider a colony. Inoculate simply means to introduce a microorganism to something. Yes, you all have been inoculated against like measles, mumps, rubella. You've had a tetanus shot. These are all immunizations that help you fight off diseases. And we're not going to do that kind of inoculating. We're actually going to inoculate the agar. So on this Q-tip, the person has actually rubbed a surface or something and hopefully has gotten some bacteria on the Q-tip. And by inoculating the agar, we will run the Q-tip back and forth on the agar, put the cover on it and seal it, and hopefully we will grow some bacteria. So we are inoculating the agar. In other words, introducing bacteria to the agar. And of course, a word that you're getting familiar with, I hope, autotroph. An autotroph is the ability to make their own food by using the sun's energy. Now, some bacteria are considered autotrophs, like blue-green algae. Sometimes they're put into this kingdom. But the bacteria that we're going to be collecting are heterotrophs. And a heterotroph is an organism that can't make its own food supply. So they have to eat other things like plants or other animals to survive. And that's exactly the kind of bacteria that we're going to be collecting. Bacteria that will need that agar to get its nutrients so it can grow and form colonies. That is Investigation 10 vocabulary. Thanks.